So this isn't really a story, it's more of a monologue, and it's called The Year Of, because instead of doing resolutions, I have a thing where I declare each year the year of something. And that's kind of a focal point, and I try to make the year about doing that thing or making that thing happen or being that way or whatever it is. And early this year, a guy named Michael Kasdan, who's a friend and a colleague at the Good Men Project, he shared an article on Facebook, and this guy shares like a mile a minute, so it's really kind of hard to keep up with everything that he shares. But the article was called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Bleep. You can fill in the bleep on that. And it's by a guy named Mark Manson, not to be confused with Charles, who really doesn't give a bleep, about anything. But this article begins with a quote that really kind of moved me. And the quote was, "In my life, I have given a bleep about many people and many things. I've also not given a bleep about many people and many things. And those bleeps I have not given have made all the difference." So I thought about that, with my context for what the year is going to be about. You can read the whole article. The author uses bleep about as many times as Al Pacino uses a certain word in Scarface. I don't know what the exact count is, but you can kind of fill in the bleeps on that. But there's one more quote from the article that's worth sharing, sort of as a lead into my monologue. And Manson writes, "Because when we give too many bleeps, when we choose to give a bleep about everything, when we feel as though we're perpetually entitled to feel comfortable and happy at all times, that's when life bleeps us." So, you've all been there, right? You've all been in that place where life has bleeped you, right? Everybody? Show of hands. Everybody been there where life has bleeped you in some way or another? Okay. So as I'm declaring this the new year, I'm going through my head, okay, is this going to be the year of reckless adventure? Well, I don't know. The year of in-your-face networking, maybe. The year of shameless self-promotion, that's a good one. That could actually help a lot. The year of winning the internet, because some people like to do that. The year of monetizing everything, we could try that. Or just the year of unbridled greed, maybe, would be a good one. But storytelling, not exactly the way to earn tons of money. So might have to change my tune if I'm going to declare it the year of unbridled greed. The year of being a health fanatic, or maybe, just like the year of mind-blowing sex. That would be a good one, too. But so those were some of the things that I went through. But this article came, really at the right time. And so what I did is I decided to declare this as the year of really not giving a bleep, about anything. And that doesn't mean not being a caring person. It doesn't mean not caring about people or being compassionate. What it does mean is not caring about stuff that just doesn't matter. So not sweating the small, insignificant stuff that plagues us every day, the stuff that gives you pre-traumatic stress before the bad thing even happens. And so to make this year a year of not really giving a bleep, I have come up with a top 10 list of things not to give a bleep about. And I want to do a little bit of audience participation here if we can. So if you're up for it, after I read one of my top 10 things, if you have something to add to that, if you have something to chime in, if you have a thought on that, I'll pause and feel free to raise your hand and make this your year of, your 15 minutes of fame or whatever it is, and chime in with something. So, Tom Pfeiffer's top 10 things not to give a bleep about. And I don't, do you know a lot of music, or you don't know a lot of music?
What kind of what?
I don't know, just a little lead in for the top 10 things.
We don't care.
Something.
Late night show music.
Late night show music.
And don't worry, don't sweat it.
Like a Moon River type thing? Just
Yeah, whatever you want. Because, I don't give a bleep. Whatever you play is fine.
I'm not doing Johnny Carson.
Okay. So, number 10 on the Tom Pfeiffer Top 10 list of things not to give a bleep about: intractable problems that you alone have no hope of solving. Don't sweat it. You can't do anything about it. Just don't give a bleep about it. Exactly. Leave it in God's hands. Very good. Very good. Number 9. What people wear. Stop caring about it, people. Stop looking at the yoga pants, the this, the that, the whatever it is. People can wear whatever they want, the burqa, whatever it is. Just please stop caring about it. People can wear whatever they want. Number 8, traffic. How many of you get anxious when you're in traffic? How many of you get exercise? How many of you think that the person in front of you should move? I read something actually about narcissists. Narcissists think that everybody who's driving in front of them is either one of two things: an idiot or a maniac. He's a maniac, he's going too fast. He's an idiot, he's going too slow. But I'm perfect, I just drive the right speed all the time. Until I look at the little thing that the Westport police put up that says, oh my God, I'm going 20 miles over the speed limit, Stop caring about traffic. Just don't sweat it. It's there. It's part of the pattern of the universe. It's not going to go away. Number 7, other people's mistakes. Stop caring about it unless they directly affect your outcomes. We are all imperfect. We all make mistakes. We all bleep up all the time. My son reminds me of that every day. So, let other people make mistakes. Let them fail. Let them try. Let them do whatever it is. Unless it's really directly affecting you, let it go. Number 6, other people's stupidity and ignorance, unless these things hurt you directly. Anybody spend any time on Facebook? Anybody in the audience spend any time on Facebook? Anybody see stupid, ignorant things that people say?
Amen.
Anybody try to engage with those people to try to convince them that they're stupid and ignorant and that you're smarter than they are? Anybody ever succeed in that once? Yes, you did? You really did? Okay. Wow. I want to hear that story sometime. 99% of the time, and I'm not making up this statistic like this guy over here, 99% of the time you will fail in convincing people on Facebook or anywhere else that they are stupid or ignorant because you think they're stupid or ignorant, and they don't. So just let it go. They have an opinion. As long as it's not bleeping you over, don't worry about it. Number 5, top 10 things to stop caring about. Other people's money. Some people have more, some people have less, some people have bigger houses, smaller houses, whatever. Stop caring about other people's money unless you are using other people's money for your benefit. Because there are lots of businesses where you can use OPM for your benefit. So unless you're doing that, stop caring about how much people have or what they spend or what they do with it or how big their house is or their yacht or whatever it is. Just stop caring about it because they can't take it with them and it doesn't matter. Number 4, politics. I don't even need to add anything to that. Please stop caring about politics. It's hopeless. Okay? I mean, on an individual level, there are certain ways that we can make a difference, but politics as a whole, it's just out there, it's just what can you do about it? I actually a long time ago swore off doing anything political on Facebook at all. I don't comment, I don't post, I don't touch politics on Facebook because it's just going to make me angry. And I don't like to be angry. And you wouldn't like me when I'm angry anyway. So. Number 3 on the top 10 list, winning arguments. Whose relationship with a partner or a friend or anybody or a boss ever got better when you won an argument? When you invested time and effort? I should just stop right now. No. But seriously, think about it. It's not always important to win that argument. It's not always important to prove that you're right and someone else is wrong. People are sensitive. People have feelings. Think about that. Think about whether, what are you going to gain? What are you actually going to gain by winning that argument? Do you make yourself happy? Do you make the other person happy? Do you leave a good feeling in the air? Or does it just get nasty? Number 2 on the top 10 list of things not to give a bleep about, not having enough mind-blowing sex. And number 1 on the list, to stop caring about it. Stop when I said that. Suddenly, it's like this pause,
Your son is looking for flex.
What? I kind of glossed over that, to stop caring about not having enough mind-blowing sex. Yeah, I guess I did. Any comments on that from the audience?
Your son is talking about flex.
I'm blushing too.
He has high pulse. We are presuming he doesn't. He knows what that means, but he hasn't been there.
Correct presumption. Number 1 on Tom Pfeiffer's top 10 list of things to stop giving a bleep about: other people's business. Nose out. Over here. Keep it out of other people's business. It doesn't benefit you. It doesn't benefit them. It doesn't benefit anybody. It just gets you all exercised and worked up about stuff that really doesn't affect you. So that's the top 10 list. As with all declarations and resolutions, the year that you outline never exactly turns out the way you planned. So, for example, my year of healing from my divorce had me entering into another totally toxic and dysfunctional relationship. My year of realizing value ended a few days after that year ended with losing my day job. My year of nurturing my inner child ended with me changing my views on corporal punishment. But, my year of mind-blowing sex, I'm going to take a page from my year of positive outlook and another one from my year of visualizing outcomes, and I'm going to say it just hasn't started yet. Thank you very much.